Hello again, it's me. I just need to share something really relevant to all of you. So, I was in this activation of the diamond energy, funny enough. And look at my candle. And I thought the activation was actually a complete disaster. And today I just got confirmation that it was actually a big success. So I need to tell you a few things about activations because this is relevant to absolutely everyone in the world, really. The first thing for you to know is, in order for co-create, you first need to integrate. And it means integration of darkness and light, integration of absolutely everything you have done, everything that has bothered you, everything that is good in your life, everything that is bad in your life, your ghosts, who you are you going to be, and who you were. So absolutely everything gets integrated and needs to be integrated for you to be able to perform your activation. So as I share, I was not necessarily able to download all the codes that I receive into the earth, and that was because I was not necessarily integrated myself, and I am not still sure I am already. I think there is much more to integrate. I do want to share something with all of you. I am actually working with obsidian, so Mexican obsidian and obsidian geometries, and this is something that Ana Silvia Serrano has been working for a while, and I am absolutely grateful to her because this is exactly what obsidian does. It brings all your shadows and everything you don't want to face out. And guess what? That's exactly what is happening at the moment with the energy. So for all the activations that you go and all the stuff that you are doing, you will start to face and to see more on the outside what is in the inside. So basically you cannot see anything outside if you don't have it inside. You will only be able to see what is outside because you actually have it or you need to work with it. So the activation that happened in Sirius Portal, I actually had a big massive rejection from someone that was English, and even telling me that I was not meant to be there and that the spirits of the place were not welcoming me. And I really thought that didn't bother me at all. And today I had a massive toothache, a massive toothache. I actually had it all night and since yesterday. And as you know, everything in your body is related with an emotional situation. If you are actually in pain, it's because there's something you need to work with emotionally. So I needed to work with it emotionally, and I realized I couldn't chew up the situation of him rejecting me when I was gonna do an activation for the whole of UK country, for the whole of the UK people. And I had another revelation. This is not the first time that happens to me. It has actually happened to me before. It happened to me in my own country. Mexico also rejected me, and it was even worse than the activation on the 7th. Mexico didn't even let me to arrive to the place. They completely rejected. They didn't want to be integrated, and I realize now the reason they didn't want to be integrated was because I was not integrated myself. So again, you cannot integrate something if you are not integrated yourself. And interestingly enough, in the last activation in the UK, I was able to activate, but it was working with my darkness. It was working with that person that was bothering us and making sure that that sound was actually a positive sound rather than a negative sound. So my message for you, for all of you today is, it is you who decides if your darkness is good or bad. I'm actually absolutely grateful to this guy in this moment, and I am sending him loads and loads of love, because thanks to him, I just realized something really personal. Thanks to him, I just realized something also in regards to the country and in regards to everything else that we need to do, which is assume our own darkness. We need to assume our own darkness individually. We need to assume our own darkness collectively. And then we all can co-create. You cannot co-create if you don't integrate first. And this applies for absolutely everyone around the world. If you want to do amazing creations, make sure you are integrated first. And integration is about earth and heaven, it's about darkness and light, it's about the mirror, it's about the opposites. It's about integrating absolutely everything that bothers you and making sure that that integration is completed. I just want to say that I didn't know a lot about integration until recently, and I'm sure there's much more I will be continuing to integrate, but there are tools out there like Obsidian, which you need to be very careful with, by the way, and utilize a therapeutic person if you can, because it's a secret stone, so you shouldn't take it like not seriously. You should take it very seriously. So thank you very much for listening, and this was my message for you today. Thank you.